Hello, I'm gonna try one of my new intros. Welcome back to another episode of Park Your Thoughts, a place to park your thoughts and hopefully not think about them again, really. I don't really like that because, I don't want you to not think about them again. I want you to more understand them. Hello, welcome back to Park Your Thoughts, a place where you can park your thoughts and hopefully understand them. I like that one. Actually, this is actually a good conversation to start because I want to talk about this channel, this idea, and kind of my insecurities about it. I guess you could say because I'm new to releasing content, I really struggle with understanding all the aspects of it. So, like the algorithm and what settings to have on, what to do when you're new, what to do when you're a small channel. Watching all these YouTube videos, it's making me feel overwhelmed and like I'm a small fish in a massive pond. I'm doing this for me and I'm not doing it for like the attention. But it's when you're on a platform where it's like being on Instagram, if you're getting like 2 likes and you're seeing someone else get 500 likes, you kind of get insecure on like how to reach those numbers. And I guess that's just normal with having a social media or social platform. But yeah, I just feel overwhelmed with all this and being new to it. It's a massive world and it's hard to navigate. I barely even scratched the surface or scraped the surface, either one of the two, of this world. I have more specific insecurities as well though, and that's more to do about me, but let me just get into it. So for one, I feel like my speech, it's hard to explain, but I feel like with my speech, I stutter a lot sometimes. A lot of this will be edited. Damn, I can never say that phrase. All of it will be edited out and you won't really actually see a lot of it. But me editing through it, I see when like I stutter, I see a lot of like my negatives about how I speak. Sometimes it all comes out mumbled as once. Sometimes I say something a bit too fast. I guess I'm learning through doing this channel, so I can't be too harsh on myself because I don't know how I am until I go through it a couple of times. But I'm just going through a lot of this. You just happen to notice these things. It's frustrating because I try to apply it for the next video that I do and I do it again the next. Another thing with my speech, actually, I say like a lot. Like this, like that. It's like my bridging word. It's very frustrating because I don't really like saying like. You know what I mean? I'm trying to compare it to something so you can understand my point fully, but there's better words out there. I need to expand my vocabulary. Whoa, I need to expand my vocabulary. The words lost me now. Vocabulary. That's another one. I say a lot. I know what I want to say. Why do I keep on pausing to say it? Like, I see you like again, and I know what I want to say, but and like has come out to like to break that silence. Sometimes I also do it to make myself understand more, to make myself more understandable to you. And I don't need to do that because in person, I'll say, do you get what I'm trying to say? And I get that verbal response. But when I'm talking to this, there's no verbal response. I need to say what I say, and if you don't get it, then I will see that another time. I can't just always assume that you're not gonna get what I say. To be fair, I need to do that in life as well, not say, do you get what I mean so much, because they will just say if they don't get what I'm saying, and if they don't, that's their business. But yeah, there's that. My face being out there, I don't like that. I do it because digital age and all that, not because of that, but I just don't like my face being out there. That was a big thing for me. I just get nervous with my face being out there. That's the gist of it. Not like someone's gonna come and hunt me down and try and find me, but yeah. Oh yeah, the notes started because that's another thing. I feel like my brain goes blank as soon as the camera comes on. I don't know what I'm trying to say. So now I've obviously found my style and I've got to like, this is new to me, so I can't be too harsh on myself of the things I'm doing wrong. I'm doing it and learning from my mistakes, and therefore I can continue doing this and at more of an improved rate. So the note started, yes, because my mind will go blank. And then once I had my friend on with me and she was asking questions, I kind of realized I need to ask myself questions. And I was trying to do that in the midst of recording, but then it was never going right. So then I need to now actually write down the questions I'm asking myself and answer them on video, so then I can have more of a fresh response. I guess I didn't write down before because I was like, no, I kind of want to talk freely on the camera and not have the scripts behind it. And that was working up until a point of where I would forget what I wanted to say. So now I ask myself questions in the notes and I answer them on camera. So obviously I can't always record as well straight away when I have a fresh thought, because working world. It's nicer to like write down the question that I have for myself, have a topic and ask myself questions within that topic. I kind of said this before, but being misunderstood is also a massive insecurity of mine. That I'm not really like a psychologist, I'm not a therapist, I've got no professional qualifications in what I talk about. Maybe I should start doing some more research and, understanding what I am talking about on a deeper level. But yeah, I have no professional qualifications, so why do you need to listen to me? I'm just a guy that's just going through life and trying to understand what my rights from my wrongs. And just trying to be a good person, really, in the scheme of what being a good person means. Obviously, there's that BoJack Horseman clip of like, there's no good people, there's no bad people, you just either good in one moment or bad in one moment, and you're just being a person, something like that. But I'm just trying to I'm trying to find my own moral compass and how to navigate through life and get the results that I desire. There's no need for me to upload these videos and these thought patterns, and there's no need for you to listen. Who am I to you? I'm no one. I'm just a guy on camera talking. Yet you're here listening, and sometimes it's great that you hear a point that might affect your life and I'll make you understand something a bit more. But I'm not a professional in this game. I'm a rookie on all levels. This channel for me is a soundboard. I talk about ideas, I talk about what I'm going through, I talk about a thought that I'm having to help me understand it better. It's a soundboard for me to bounce things off of and just actually put a thought behind it and not just ignore it and move past it. And if anyone picks up anything from this, then please like and subscribe. Please, follow the kid on the journey. But there's actually no reason to take my word as Bible. And please don't, to be honest with you, please don't, really don't. Yeah, don't do that. Hopefully one day I can get a, degree in something psychology based or therapeutic based, but right now I don't have that. I'm just trying to live life and be a good person, like I said. I kind of mentioned this previously, but one thing about this channel as well is delayed gratification. And I can't stress to you how much I've been battling this with this channel. I didn't realize how much of an instant gratification person that I am. With this generation, with TikTok and Instagram, and the moment you're bored, the moment you're not really gaining anything, you can post something, you can go onto the app, watch videos, and that's your dopamine center filled up straight away. I'm guilty of that, like many, I guess, of you are as well. But I didn't realize the depths of how it went until I started this channel. I never understood that I started uploading stuff to the channel and expecting it to not do numbers, but build kind of fast. That's not happening. And it kind of made me want to give up and not do this anymore. Not because of me not enjoying it, just because it wasn't fulfilling a certain quota in my mind of like when I first started, obviously that first initial push, your numbers usually do really well and you don't have to think twice about it. Well, no, your numbers don't do really well, but as in because they're trying to find your people, it pushes it more, especially on TikTok. But after a while of me posting, those numbers started to drop and it was kind of dead. I hated that because I wasn't getting that dopamine hit of getting likes and people commented on my stuff. I just didn't want to continue it because I just lost interest in it, even though I was enjoying it. And now I'm kind of starting to realize, no, I need to push through this wanting to give up. And I need to understand it more and like do more research. And all these insecurities are coming from delayed gratification, say from instant gratification. Because I'm not getting the results I wanted to get, I started to build up insecurities. Like me thinking I'm not a professional. Yeah, I'm not a professional, but I'm good at exploring through my own thoughts and talking about my thoughts. And if that helps someone through the way, great. That's what you get from that. My speech, getting better at that. Hopefully I am at least. But I feel like I'm enunciating more. I feel like I'm talking clearer more. Me not being able to organize my thoughts, I'm organizing them now. So things are getting better. My face being out there is still a big insecurity of mine, don't get me wrong. It's baby steps. Like with anything in life, my relationship with this channel, it needs to be worked on. It sounds weird to say because how can you have a relationship with a channel? You can have a relationship with anything in your flipping life. Like, oh, I don't know, I got so angry at that. But you can have a relationship with anything in your life because it's your work in relation to, you know, how whatever object it is. Like how's your life in relation to gaming? If you're gaming all night every day and it's affecting your work life, then you know you might have to adjust that relationship with gaming. Don't know why I picked gaming for that example, but yeah. Right, boss. Basically, long story short, once I realized that my insecurities and instant gratification were merging into one, it made me a lot more easier to get over my insecurities with this channel. And I guess I've got to apply that to life as well. I had insecurities about my love life, still do really, but it's something about it that just made me like understand that I'm just not gonna give up on it. And the same thing with this channel, I'm just not gonna give up on it. I can't do this thing, I do this thing where I say I wanna start something and I do it for a little bit and I just drop it straight away. This channel was becoming something that I was doing for a little bit. I felt like dropping it because I wasn't getting that same joy back from it. But maybe I just have to do that. Maybe I just have to push through this and actually complete it for once. Not complete it, because you can't really complete something, but like complete a channel. But I have to just keep on going and see where it takes me. Yeah, let's see.